Tom Holland talks about the Flash, and also Wonder Woman 2 may happen. That plus a lot more in today's fandom news. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Fandom News, where we're going to run down this week's top news in pop culture. My name is Mike.
My name is Crisel.
And today we are missing a Bernie.
I thought we fired him.
Oh, did we fire him? We probably fired him. No, Bernie's out for the week. So we're going to deliver this week's news without him. So just Crisel and I are going to just kind of talk and give our opinion on what happened last week. So let's go ahead and start with topic number 1. So speaking to Disney Channel, Tom Holland had this to say about the rivalry he had with Flash Thompson. One of the main differences from the previous movies is that we don't really have a bully. His main rival is Flash. They have this really funny back and forth. So thoughts on the changes to Flash Thompson? I'll go first. I don't like it.
Me neither.
I don't like it. I mean, Flash Thompson is this big bully guy who's supposed to, be a physical threat to not Spider-Man, but to Peter Parker, So it's somebody who torments Peter, somebody who gives him a hard time at school, and somebody who gets the chicks, man. Whoa, I'm dropping the mic. Somebody who gets the chicks. So it's I don't know. It bugs me that they're changing the story to Flash Thompson. He looks a lot scrawnier. It's I don't know. I mean, a funny back and forth. I don't need Flash Thompson to be funny. I just need him to be a big dude that's just gonna bully Peter Parker. At least that's how I remember the Flash Thompson. That's how I like my Flash Thompson. But yeah, hearing this news, I mean, yeah, it bugs me, and I guess I stopped. I don't know. It bugs me. I don't know. What do you think? So,
well, I definitely get you. You know, I think that we are definitely gonna miss the Flash Thompson that we are used to seeing.
Yeah.
And we're gonna feel it. We definitely gonna feel it. I'm with you in the part that why are they changing the story when they don't have to change the story?
Yeah, it's a good point.
So this is amazing how to see when we were seeing in the comics and in some of on the cartoons when they have this going back and forward and everything. It was fun to see and I kind of get it why they're doing it too. But I if they're doing this because they don't want to make a big deal to for the bully for kids and stuff like that. I hope not. But if they're doing it for that, I could see it. But no, you cannot change the stories. For me, it's just like I kind of get it, and it will be something different that they could bring, and I'm gonna expect it like that. I'm gonna have an open mind when I see it, and if I see it, and I'm not super like. I'm 50% okay. I'm 50% like no. No, it's half and half for me.
I like the fact that you said why are they changing the story now, but you also said, well, if it fits what's going on, then I guess I mean you're right in both of those parts. To me, it's like, why are they changing the story? But then the other part is like, well, if it fits what they're gonna go with, I mean, we can be watching this. What is it, July? It comes on July.
Yeah.
Once it comes on July, we're like, oh my God, this was awesome. Like, he did a great job or something. So we can definitely change our mind come July. So, I mean, as of right now, though, to me, I don't like this news. It bugs me. But whatever. That's just me right now. Do you have anything else to add about this topic?
Well, I just hope that they could start with a rivalry like that and eventually builds up into, like, the bully that he was,
Yeah.
It's like, it's just because you're completely changing a character for me.
Yeah, that's what bugs me the most too. All right, let's move on to our second topic. So there is a chance that a Power Rangers sequel can now happen. So while the Power Rangers reboot didn't translate well in the box office, the Power Ranger toy brand has seen an increase in sales. So Power Ranger action figures are currently the #1 selling action figures. Other areas that can help Power Rangers is in digital and Blu-ray sales. So thoughts on the possibilities of a Power Ranger sequel thanks to the toys. So thoughts on the possibilities. Crystal, what do you think about this?
This is funny to me.
Okay.
Like, to just think about it. Just think about the idea that the toys and
The toys may bring a sequel.
they sold more than the movie. Like really. And that it horrible in other places. It's just like, wow, this was bad for them
Financially,
you know?
I think so.
I just hope like they could see this and say like that fix the mistakes that they have, you know, for the movie, because it was a okay movie. It wasn't that horrible bad, you know, that it could be as other movies that we have seen before. But it's just like so easy for Power Rangers to fall in that area as well that the other movies fall, and because it's so I'm not sure how to like they're gonna do this movie anymore, like the sequels, because I know they had planned for like kind of like 6 movies, and now
something
they're like
something like that.
No, we barely gonna make the second one.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's incredible what is happening right now, and I hope for the best so they can make it, but I think it's gonna be pretty hard to cut the attention of people as well, because we have seen the first one. The first one we were super excited. They put us the hype up for Power Rangers and everything, and right now I just think like I'm not sure if we're gonna get it again.
I don't know. I mean, while the toy sales can mean a lot, I don't know if we're gonna get a sequel to Power Rangers just because of the toy sales. I think if digital and Blu-ray sales add on to that and it actually does very well, then there may be an audience again that's seeking it. Now, I would say that if you were a Power Ranger fan, maybe 70% of you actually enjoyed this movie. We liked the movie. We thought it was a good movie.
It was okay.
Yeah. We thought it was a fine movie. It was a good way to start the reboot. We were looking forward to sequels. Now, I thought they were out of their mind when they mentioned 6, but I was like, hey, keep it at 3 and we'll be good. But now with, you know, with not even a chance that there's going to be 2 movies, I don't know. It is funny, like you were saying. It's sad. It's funny, because I was looking forward to a second movie, especially how they ended it. We're not gonna spoil it because it's only been out for about 2 months.
Watch.
But especially how they ended the movie, you know, they left it off with a possibility of cooler things, of more things. So I don't know. That was very exciting how they left it. But toy sales, I mean, maybe they could bring a sequel, maybe not. But I guess we will see if they do decide to bring a sequel with the toys. But here domestically, it didn't do too well financially, and overseas, I think in China, it didn't do well at all. So it's gonna be tough to sell, but it can still happen. But it's gonna be a tough sell. I think once we get a good see of the digital and Blu-ray sales, I think that's when we'll get a better idea of if are they gonna actually move forward to it, because they had big plans for it, and their big plans came crashing down. You know, once the movie hit theaters, and just people were not interested, or people were not going to go see it twice, or you know, there wasn't any word of mouth or anything like that. You know, so I don't know. You have anything else to add about this?
Don't you think if it happens, it will be the first movie that they made it because of the toys?
I wouldn't say it's the first movie, but in recent memory, maybe.
Well, I cannot think in any other movie right now. As of right now, I cannot think in any other movie.
I mean, I can see them making Batman and Robin strictly because of the toy sales.
Oh yeah.
You know, back in the 90s, but I mean, I don't know.
Let's not talk about it.
Right. All right. So let's move on to topic number 3. So the Hollywood Reporter writes that there are rumors that Universal is eyeing Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to star in the remake of The Wolfman. This is just a rumor as of now. No word if The Rock has any talks with Universal. Having said that, thoughts on The Rock possibly starring in the Wolfman remake. So I'll go first on this one. So this is interesting. First of all, let's make sure we clear this up. It is a rumor. They're not sure if The Rock has had any conversations. It could be that he has had no conversation, that somebody in the studio might have just mentioned The Rock, and somebody heard and somebody ran with it. You know, it could be that nobody has anything to do with it. It also they never said that, you know, the rumor said that he's going to play Wolfman. It could be that he's playing somebody else in a Wolfman reboot, you know, remake. So having said that, you know, anything The Rock does usually, I'm all for, because The Rock's a badass. But we've seen Baywatch, that it's a garbage movie, and so not everything he touches turns to gold, but I would say maybe some of the things he's touched have turned to gold. Now, The Rock, if he were to do a remake of Wolfman, I would think that his acting style will have to be completely different than what we've been seeing him now as the action superstar. I would think that we would have to see a role of him a little bit more serious, you know, a little bit more using some of his acting chops, which he does have. We've seen in other movies, he does have good acting chops. So I'm down for this, even though I know we're getting a full-blown rock everywhere. I'm down with it if it's just a different movie that we've seen The Rock. Not an action movie, more of a horror, acting, drama, thriller type of movie. So I would definitely be down with it if, like I said, if The Rock just changes his style, you know, which he can do. Chriselle?
Well, I'm just like hearing you, and I cannot help seeing the picture that we have of The Rock in front of us.
The Rock, yeah.
And right now it's just like, for the looks, he's great. He got the looks for
if he would have played Wolfman.
If he would have played Wolfman.
He's a big guy, yeah.
So he's a big guy. I think he will nail that looks. I'm a little worried because The Rock is a guy who has a lot of charisma.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if I could picture him in a horror movie.
Yeah, you're right.
That's hard for me to picture him doing this. But I think he's a good actor. I think he can make it. He's changed, like Mike said, his a little stuff here and there. And I will be happy with The Rock playing it, you know?
Yeah.
Even though that is a horror movie, it will be interesting to see.
It'd be something different. That'd be cool. That'd be cool for The Rock to have something different. All right, so let's move on to topic number 4. So with the financial and critical success of Wonder Woman, there is a possibility that WB will greenlight a sequel. The Hollywood Reporter has confirmed that Gal Gadot and Patty Jenkins are signed on for a Wonder Woman 2. So months ago, rumors had that the sequel was going to be set in the 1930s, but as of now, reports are saying that it will take place in modern time. So thoughts on the Wonder Woman getting a sequel? Chriselle, what do you think?
Oh my God, Wonder Woman. The first one was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, they kill it with that.
Yeah.
And putting now in charge Patty Jenkins again for the Wonder Woman 2.
Yeah.
I just hope they go for the modern times.
Oh, okay.
Than the 1930s. The reason why is because I think we are done and finished with the origin of Wonder Woman. And I think they have more stories to tell in the modern times that when you have all these already villains coming in and more for what to put in Wonder Woman 2. So it's gonna be very interesting to do it. So I'm looking forward. Like, go for it. They make like a bunch of money for the first one. Why not?
Yeah. So I'm gonna agree. This is good news. I mean, so now granted, I know you've brought up in our pre-production meeting that saying, you know, pre-production meeting, when we were just talking about the news earlier, you brought up and say, you know what, it's scary for sequels. It's good news, but it's scary for sequels, especially because they might not live up to the first movie, which you're absolutely right. We've seen
like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was a step down from Guardians of the Galaxy 1 as far as I'm concerned. It wasn't bad, but it was a step down from the first one. Now I have some exceptions. Winter Soldier I thought was better than Captain America: First Avenger. The Dark Knight is better than Batman Begins. So there are exceptions, but you are right when we were talking about this earlier. When you are right that it runs into trouble, and it is scary that they can kill it. You know, but. Okay, so having said that, yes, I think this is still good news, even though I'm willing to take the risk because the same team is coming back. So absolutely, this is good news. They made it a lot of money. Wonder Woman is a a worldwide character, why wouldn't you redo that? Why wouldn't you keep doing these movies? Now, what I would not want to do, and you might agree with me on this one, is fast track a Wonder Woman.
Oh no.
I wouldn't want them to fast track a Wonder Woman 2. Maybe take us to Man of Steel 2, and a Batman movie, and then give us a Wonder Woman 2. Just because, even though they hit a mine of gold here with Patty Jenkins and Gal Gadot team and stuff like that, you don't want to ruin this good thing. You want to spread the love to all the other movies and then come back to this one. Take care of it. Yeah, pretty much take care of it. Absolutely. So that is something that I will be afraid of. If I heard tomorrow the WB said, hey, Patty Jenkins is going to start writing Wonder Woman 2 right now and for a 2019 release, I would be like, ew, whoa, okay, hang on. I would be a little bit iffy. I'm not gonna lie. But it's good news that they're coming back, but slow it down. I don't mind seeing a Wonder Woman 2 come out in 2020, 2021. Having said that, I guess modern time would probably be where they're going to be heading to next. I would like to see another period piece. I would like to see them go in the 30s for Wonder Woman 2. And it would be different than all the other movies, because you did see Captain America, where they came in. Captain America 1 was a period piece, in the 40s with World War II, and then Winter Soldier was in modern time. It would be interesting to to see Wonder Woman's trilogy just kind of take place in the past. Having it be separate from what's going on right now in the DCEU, but having it just take place in the past. It would be interesting where they'll have a 1930s story, and then for Wonder Woman 3, they'll have a 1940s story, which will be World War II at that point. So it would be interesting for them to kind of just keep Wonder Woman's trilogy a period piece. I don't know. I mean, I think that would be interesting, but I do believe that they will be heading to modern time. I think that's where they're going to be heading to next. Do you have anything else to add about this? No? All right. Let's move on to our last topic of the day. So Josh Gad, who's known as voicing voices in Frozen and Beauty and the Beast. Oh, actually, he didn't voice a voice in Beauty and the Beast. He was an actual character. Tweeted a picture of the penguin last month, which led to speculations as to why he tweeted the picture. So last week, Gad tweeted another picture of him, but this time with DC Films co-heads Jeff Johns and John Berg at the DC offices while holding a Penguin comics, with the tweet saying, "Nothing to see here." While nothing is confirmed yet, thoughts on the possibility of Josh Gad playing the Penguin in an upcoming DCEU film. So again, this was a tweet, and I was like, I gotta put this, being a Batman fan and stuff like that, I gotta put this news so we can actually talk about it. So I guess I'll go first. This is interesting. I actually like Josh Gad, and I actually think he would do a good Penguin. Now, I like what they did with the Batman Returns Penguin. I also like what they're doing with Gotham's TV show's Penguin. I think he's probably one of the standout characters, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, he's just doing really good. So to me, my biggest question is, I mean, it looks like he will be playing Penguin, I'm gonna assume here, but where? Is it gonna be an animated? Is he just gonna voice Penguin, or is it gonna be on an actual DCU film? And if it is on an actual DCU film, I don't see it fitting in anywhere.
It's interesting. It's interesting if they're have some plans for the Penguin coming up next. I have no idea where they're gonna place it. Yeah,
that's my thing too.
It's just the only part, oh great, I like the news and everything, but now that you think about it and sit down, it's where? Yes, where are they gonna, or what are they thinking right now? Because if they're coming with a Penguin, are they gonna come out with more characters as well? Or where are they gonna put them?
Yeah, to me, it's where is he gonna fit in this whole DCEU? Obviously, I think they're writing right now Suicide Squad 2. Does he fit in a Suicide Squad 2? I don't know. Does he fit in a Batman movie, like a solo Batman movie? Well, after Batman fighting Doomsday, I don't think he does anymore at this point. I think Batman has moved on to Justice League level now, where they're fighting, crazy villains now, where it wouldn't be a low character as the Penguin.
It's hard to picture.
What other movies are coming out? Oh, the Sirens, Gotham City Sirens. Okay, you know what? He could fit in there.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah, definitely.
He could fit in the Sirens then.
Yeah. In there, either planning to put it in there. Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay.
Now I get it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, you know what? I can see it now. I can see him fitting in Gotham City Sirens. If not that, Suicide Squad 2 will be a very far behind second.
But I don't think he will play like as a main.
No, he wouldn't be a main. I don't think he would be a main.
He will be kind of like to.
I don't even think he will be a main in Gotham City Sirens. Yeah, I agree with you. I think he will be a supportive villain. I don't think he will be a main villain at all. In whether it's Gotham City Sirens or Suicide Squad 2, I don't think he'll be a main villain at all.
I mean, it's none of those two. I cannot see.
If it's none of those two, it's got to be animated, because anything else I can't see. I can't see him being in a Justice League 2 or a even the Batman solo film. I can't see that. I can't see it at all. What other movies? A Flash. He wouldn't fit in the Flash. He wouldn't fit in an Aquaman. He's gonna drown down there.
He's gonna drown. He's a penguin. He doesn't know how to swim.
All right, that's true. He does know how to swim. Confirmed. Penguin in Aquaman. You heard it here first on Fandom Fuel. No. But yeah, it's gotta be Gotham City Sirens, Suicide Squad 2, or it's gotta be an animated. Which to me, it makes more sense that it would be an animated DC film. That's what I think. But
I have no idea.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless. Okay, so whatever he fits, what do you think about Josh Gad in general? Him doing the Penguin.
Well, I'm okay with him, you know. Yeah,
it's kind of my reaction as well. I'm okay with it. Yeah,
I'm okay with it. It's just like what you said. It's like I cannot see where they're gonna place him. You know, it will be interesting to see what they're planning to do with the Penguin. Like if they put it on the Siren, so he's gonna be fine. You know, because I can see him as a supported character in there. But if they put him in Suicide Squad, I think he's gonna be only like kind of like something to the side, something small like part in it. But I cannot see him in another thing.
I can't see him anywhere else neither. That is it for us today, guys. Thank you for joining us on Fandom Fuel News. Make sure you guys check out some of our other videos over there. Subscribe to our channel down there. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.